G'day, it's been a while. Yeah, been all over the joint. Been up to Cape York and a few different places since last time I saw you. But we're trying to get real fancy. So we've got a split screen sort of thing. So over there should be a chair, and when Wendy gets to her spot, she's going to sit there. So yeah, we'll give it a try. As soon as she gets there. Wendy!
Coming.
Alright. Well, she should be there in a minute. Here in a minute. I've got this. Hopefully we're both at the same height, so we've planned this really as well as we could do. So I've got this Australian beer.
Hi babe.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Excellent. We're trying to coordinate the voices and stuff to get it all the same.
We're trying to coordinate, yeah.
Yeah. And how was your day?
Good. Had a lovely day. Yeah. Good.
Cool. It's a bit hard. So we'll start with the beer, I think. We'll kick it off. This is a Cooper's. It's a South Australian brew. It's a stout.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know what a useless opener. I know Wendy likes her stouts, so
I do.
she should have bought one as well. So we should both have stouts at the same time.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, I didn't.
Well, I'm going to have a stout in that case. Look at the colour of that. It's pouring nice.
It's got a good colour.
We haven't got the collar. Yeah, we haven't got the colorimeter here, so I can't check the temperature of it. But it's a pretty cold day, so we'll see how we go. Now, by the magic of television, I might be able to put this into shot and fill Wendy's glass. Let's see if it's going to work. We've been practicing doing this thing where you have a split screen. Oh, there's a lot of head on that.
That reminds me of the one at Artist's Table. That looks good.
So hopefully that worked.
That looks good.
Have you got a beer there?
Do I have a beer here?
You should have a beer there.
I have a beer.
So
Yeah, I have a beer.
I'll try it first. It's so hard coordinating the talking and everything. Yeah, it smells like stout.
Is it nice?
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. In fact, that's not bad. That is good. What do you reckon, Wen?
I'll try it. It's got a good head on it. Cheers.
Should have a good head on it.
That's quite tasty.
You like that?
That's not bad. I'd give
Yeah.
that one an 8. Cheers, babe.
Cheers. It's good to have you back in Australia.
Yep.
So Wendy's
Cheers, everybody.
Wendy's just flown in and surprised us all to say g'day.
I have.
So-
And why? You can tell them why I'm here.
Wow.
there's
News. Have we? I'll sit a bit closer.
Yep.
So
I've only just got here, so I've only been here for like 10 minutes.
I look too short now. So yeah, big news. Big news. We've got so much news. First of all, we bought a boat.
We have.
You know how a few episodes ago I said that we thought we'd start looking for a boat and we thought we'd better put Nutshell up for sale, and what a difference a month makes.
It's been insane.
It all started with that episode where we said we were looking for a yacht, and because we thought it would take a year.
Yep.
So one of the viewers, one of you, or a few of you, sent in all sorts of links to different boats.
Thank you.
Thank you so
We
much.
looked at them all.
Well, some we just couldn't afford. I mean, they were dream boats.
Oh yeah, there was a really big one in there.
There were some beautiful boats. And one in particular took our fancy. It was way out of our price range. Like more than twice our price range.
Yeah.
But it's exactly what we wanted. It's the exact model, make. It's a ketch. It's got bowsprit. It's got every single thing we wanted in a boat.
Ticked all the boxes.
Ticked every single box, bar none.
Yep.
Except the price. It was twice what we could afford.
Yeah.
And so I did some research, and I thought, well, I'll make an offer. No, I didn't. How'd it go? No, I said I said to the owner, I love this boat, but there's no way we could ever afford it. I just we've only saved up $50,000, and that's our life savings. And I wouldn't insult you with a low offer.
That's right.
And so 3 weeks passed, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't hear from the guy, so I thought, wow, I've insulted him. I get an email and said, all he said was, let me be the best judge of what's an insult and what's not an insult. Make me an offer. So I wrote back and I said, well, I've already told you we only have 50,000. And he said, 55, it's yours.
And we were gobsmacked.
And excitement first, and then we thought, hang on, this is too good to be true. And generally when things are too good to be true, they're too good to be true.
Yeah.
But I was that excited, we were that excited that we followed it through. We did a heap of due diligence. We did all sorts of background checks on people on the boat. Title searches.
Mechanics.
We just found out who'd worked on the boat, because long story short, it was a deceased estate. The boat had been sitting there for nearly 2 years and no one on board, and had been robbed, had been run aground, the boats had bashed into it, and the owner was hard to contact, and it was all real dodgy.
And where is it, sweetie?
Oh yeah.
Just to add to it,
it's in Panama City. Panama, right? It's not like it's around the corner here or even in Europe.
And it was out on anchor.
And it was on anchor in Panama for 2 years.
Oh.
And so it all sounded so dodgy. And then I got hold of a mechanic who'd worked on it, and then I got hold of some of the people, and then I got a surveyor who actually went on board, and then I did background checks on the guy I've been emailing, because I hadn't rung this guy, just emails, and it all started to line up.
Yeah.
And we hadn't paid any money. And then everything came back as perfect. I organised a skipper to move it into a yacht club, and bang,
we've got a yacht.
I transferred the money. He transferred the title. We own a boat.
As of about, 4 days ago?
4 days ago, yeah.
About 4 days ago, it's definitely bill of sale in our hot little hand.
Yeah, insurance is paid, so it's insured. We're going through converting it from American flag to Australian,
which is massive.
Flag, which is a lot of
Magnus has been doing all the paperwork. Oh my god, that's huge.
So yeah, So now the sad news is that narrowboat Nutshell is officially up for sale and is going to be listed with brokers as of tomorrow.
Yeah.
And on the web and everything else. We will negotiate on price, because we really can't afford to own two boats.
No.
So that's the good and the bad and the happy and the unhappy, and we're still going to be making weekly episodes.
Yeah.
It just won't be we fly into Panama in the 8th of November.
Yes.
And I reckon it'll take us 2 months to get her seaworthy. Yeah. And then we start sailing up. Well, we haven't really.
We're not sure.
We don't know where to go. It's all just a whirlwind.
Which side are we on, the Pacific or the
on the Pacific
Atlantic?
side of the Panama
Canal? It's right the entrance of the Panama Canal, right next to the what is it called? The Bridge of Americas.
Bridge of Americas.
Stunning.
It's on the crossroads of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, we could head west and go to Pacific. We could go back to the canal and go to the Caribbean, or Caribbean for the Americans.
Yeah.
We could go south and go to Ecuador and the Galapagos, and then shoot across to shoot across the Pacific. Or we could go north and go Costa Rica, El Salvador, Mexico, and up to Alaska. So at the moment, because Wendy's always wanted to go to, number one is Alaska.
There's 2 places, yeah.
And number 2 is Mexico.
For no reason other than a sort of like emotional, dreamy, I'd like to eat enchiladas in Mexico, and I'd like to see stuff in Alaska, because I watched that show 25 years ago on Alaska. That's the only reason. So
at the moment, even though the Pacific sounds wonderful, it's tropical here, even though this is a midwinter's day.
But we quite like the cold.
But we do love that cold.
We don't mind the cold.
The Caribbean, we don't want to, as you might have noticed with our travels in England, we don't really travel when other people travel, and we don't really go to all the touristy places. We like to do something a bit different, like bashing through ice and things. We like to take the road less travelled. Yeah, the road less travelled is our road. Always. So we might end up giving the Pacific a miss, giving the Caribbean a miss, giving Galapagos a miss, and heading north to Alaska. I reckon that's the way we should go. Yeah. If anyone's got any better ideas, put them in the comments. Yeah. But, yeah, look, there. But I reckon that's what we're going to do. I think so. And Mexico! Yeah, I've never even thought about going to Mexico. I mean, this is like, has all hit us so quickly. First of all, up until a week ago, we thought it was a scam. Scam alert was now, like massive. Yeah. Wasn't it? But we were, even to the day that we got the bill of sale, we were going scam. Yeah. So, yeah. So, that's the big news. Yeah. Well, the biggest news is Wendy's here in Australia. And why am I here? Because it's her birthday on Friday. Oh, that's why I flew back for my birthday. It's because I booked a really nice restaurant to go to that I've never been to. And I said, Wendy, wouldn't you like to come? Let's go for dinner. So she's come back for dinner. Oh no, you came back for something else. You can tell. I came back, well, the last time Magnus went away, as you know, was a fair chunk of time. It was, what, 11? Nearly 3 months. Too long. Way too longest we've ever been apart, ever, I think. Mm. And we are apart quite a bit because he does do the tours and stuff. And in the past, I've never been, I can only go on girl tours. And then he said to me, right, this isn't going to happen. We've got a girl tour. Come and do the tour. So I'm here to work. So all those people who say I don't work, I'm working. You're going to see me working. So we're going to do a tour across Australia, an 18-day trip. 17 with a Fink Desert race in the middle. No, Birdsville races. Oh, the Birdsville races. Yeah. Oh, even better. I thought it was Fink Desert race, Birdsville, which is a place in the middle of the desert. It's the world's... this is going to be so cool. The world's highest... What do they call it? Number of people? No. It's a bush race, right? It's a horse. It's like you have in England, you have your country races. This is a bush race, and it's the world's most highly prized. Really? Yeah, bush race in the world, and it's in this little place called Birdsville. Google it, and you'll see this sleepy little town of 140 like dirt. People. Just dirt and beautiful place. One of my favourite places in Australia, and the place swells from about 120, 140 people to 5,000-6,000 for the weekend. People fly in. There's helicopters. You'll see it. We'll video it also. I'll be videoing a lot on this trip because Magnus will be doing more work than me. So I'm going to be making really loads of footage and make videos. There'll be some exciting times coming up. In the short term, on this next trip, we leave on Tuesday. So next week's episode will be from... We're just getting into Birdsville. Really? Yeah. That quickly? Yeah. 2 days? Yes, it's 4 days to Birdsville. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's the race. Yeah, well... Yeah. So anyway. Close enough. Yeah, because we try and keep our videos as live as we can. We might even do a couple of live crosses. Oh, who knows? Anyway... It's not newspaper, man. So that's... Not paper. News. That's the short term is we're doing this trip. Long term is Nutshells for Sale. We've also renamed the new boat Nutshell.
Yeah.
It was going to be Nutshell 2, but
No,
it doesn't work. It's Nutshell.
Well, one's SV, one's NB. They're different.
Yeah, NB Nutshell and SV Nutshell.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's going through all the renaming bits and pieces with the government, and then we'll do the renaming ceremony with King Neptune once we're over in Panama.
Yes.
Wow, yeah. Have I been gas bagging enough? It's about, I don't know, 10 minutes worth of chatting. We're so excited.
Yeah. And if the videos don't come out on a Thursday, we're both out in the bush.
Yeah,
so
we're both out.
We're doing it, and we'll get them out when we can.
Yeah.
As quickly as soon as we can when we get internet range, because we really are.
Internet in Australia.
Seriously in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, some people think they're in the middle of nowhere. Where we go is, for example, one night we camp and we're 1,200 kilometres from the nearest town or nearest city. Yeah, it's fairly remote, and as far as the internet goes, we get internet on, say, 5 or 6 days of a 17-day trip. So yeah, it's very remote.
And it wouldn't be very fast, would it?
No, it's very slow.
It's not
internet.
like really good internet.
So we'll keep you updated as much as we can.
Yeah, check the Facebook if you want to know what we're up to.
Yeah. Look.
Or Twitter.
Twitter and Facebook as per usual.
Yeah.
What else? What else has been happening? Well, yeah, what's been happening in your world?
My world?
Yeah.
Well, I flew in and I stopped at Brisbane, so I flew Hong Kong, Brisbane, and then I saw the girls, our daughters, spent 3 days in Brisbane.
And we'll see our son when we're in Perth.
It's all going to be good stuff.
And my mum, my sister.
And my sister, so it's like a real family...
Sorry, I interrupted.
No, that's all right. We're just going to get a whole family, what do you call it?
Family time, yeah.
Yeah, family time, and then we're going to go to Panama.
So how's Nutshell?
Nutshell's lovely. I already miss Nutshell. It was really sad leaving Nutshell.
And Mike, thanks for checking on Nutshell for us, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Really appreciate
Cheers.
it. Yeah, nice to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Yeah.
She's all locked up and cozy.
Does she miss me?
She does. Yeah, I miss her already.
Yeah.
Actually, I really.
And
she's good. Lovely boat.
I've been having this sort of weird feelings because I'm pretty close to Nutshell, and
Yeah, I know.
I didn't really have a goodbye drive.
No, you're not going to get it.
So no, if she sells in the next 2 months, I won't get a goodbye drive.
But otherwise, you'll get it when we go back.
Otherwise, we're going
back.
Yeah, we're going back to England for 7 days to pack her up and pack up all our stuff to send off.
But I'm going back. I'll actually be going back end of September.
Yeah.
Unless she's sold. If she's sold, I'll stay with my mum.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
It's all a bit.
Anyone knows anyone that wants a really, really solid boat that
Listen, she's never let us down. She's been a dream.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
And she's so roomy, and she's just a fun character. So yeah, if anyone knows anyone who wants a beautiful narrowboat, you can all know how to get hold of us. Yeah. So what have I been doing since I've been here? I've just been working on tours.
You went up to the Cape.
Up to the top of Australia. I've already said that.
And what about the drone, babe? What's happening with the drone?
It arrives tomorrow, hopefully.
We did order a part in England. It never turned up.
And then ordered the part here, and it arrived. Didn't fix it.
Didn't work.
So now I've bitten the bullet.
You've ordered a new camera.
Ordered a new camera for her.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I won't be able to tag it onto this video, but next week we'll be able to do some amazing drone shots of the Australian countryside again.
We leave Tuesday, so yeah.
Yeah.
We should be able
And
to do
today is Wednesday.
Wednesday in Australia.
Yeah, it's just Wednesday morning in England.
Yeah.
So this should be on the web in the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to that old chestnut.
So is it nice to be back here?
Yes, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
You'll hear the kookaburra start up in a minute. The sun's just setting over there in the west.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Love it.
So the kookaburras will arc up, because they usually arc up about half an hour before sunset.
And then it's 6 in the morning?
Yeah,
They're
and
alarm
there's
clocks.
no moon tonight. It's a 0 moon night, so there'll be a million billion stars up there. It's a beautiful place we live in here. We've had our first beer and
that's lovely. I like. What would you rate that then? You haven't rated it.
Well, that's going to be the longest beer review in history. I'm going to rate it not that high, actually.
Oh, I liked it.
I know you like
but
stout.
I do like Cooper's. I'm a stout girl.
And you do
I'm
like...
rather a Guinness girl too.
You do like Cooper's.
I love Cooper's. That is strong though, isn't it?
It's...
Isn't it like a 5.8 or 6 or something? I seem to remember.
6.3.
6.3. I remember. I knew it was strong.
It's not a good session stout.
Yahoo!
But I'm going to give it 6.5.
Oh, I'm going an 8. And
well, there you go.
Have we got any hashers out there? Because this is an Aussie Nash Hash Cup, and if you're a hasher,
you'll know what that
is. So let us know if you're hashers, because.
And if you're not a hasher, then ask away. And we'll tell you what a hasher is.
For you.
Yeah.
And it's not It's
No, it's got nothing to do with drugs.
No. It's good stuff. It's good hearty stuff.
So, what else? That's about it. We'll wind it up, I reckon.
Yeah, and we'll probably do a live one.
Yeah, we'll do a live one next week.
Live ones.
Yeah, so do I. Still do our weeklies.
We're rabbiting.
We are rabbiting. So again, thank you to everyone for watching.
Oh yeah, thanks to our patrons. Sorry, Mark and Bridget, but I put the wrong end to the last 2 videos, so I really apologise for that.
Thank you everyone for watching, and thank you patrons so much for keeping us going. You keep the beer flowing, and the diesel in the boat. So thank you so much, and to everyone, thank you.
Yeah.
We made our first $4.50 on YouTube.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Cheers.
So we're mega rich now. YouTube just bought a beer.
Yeah, cheers YouTube.
Yeah.
This one's to YouTube.
Yeah, cheers. So cheers. So yeah, see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week in the desert.
Yeah.
Or at the races.
Yeah, we'll be at the...
maybe.
No, we won't. The races will be the week after.
Yeah.
You'll see some Australian countryside next week.
Cattle country.
Yeah, cattle country. It's called Channel Country.
Oh.
Because when it rains, it rains, and the water flows off in channels. Anyway, we'll have lots of kangaroos and emus and
good Aussie stuff.
Yeah. So cheers.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Bye.
Ciao.
I like that.
You like the beer?
I've always liked Cooper's stout.
I like Cooper's generally. It's bottle fermented beer, but
I really like this. I've always liked it.
I know it's a bit strong.
It's strong.
Strong flavour.
Strong everything. Strong alcohol, strong flavour, strong.
No, I love those English beers.
I know, but you can't always have them.
I know you can't buy an English beer and you can't buy an English beer in Airlie. You can't buy an English.
We tried Denman's though.
No, we're going to.
We should look at Denman's because they sell 800 beers.
Well, let's go there before we go for your birthday.
Okay.
See if we can get an English beer. It won't be on tap though. But anyway.
They've got 800 bottle beers.
Wow. Let's turn this camera off.
I'm sure, because this will end up in the video.
No.
Because it always does. If he's editing it, if I'm editing it, not so
and
much.
Tell us. Well, it is going to end up in the video now.
That we're still rolling.
We are.
God, they're going to get so bored.
I know. Everyone's bored.
You can always turn it off.
Yeah. Just don't. Yeah. If you don't like it, just turn it off.
Yeah.
Don't give it a thumbs down. Just turn it off.
Should we say subscribe? We never say.
No, I never say subscribe because you've already subscribed. That's why you're watching. Tell your friends though. Tell your friends about us.
This is 8%, isn't it? I think we're getting a little bit pickled.
No, we're not.
It's very strong.
It's only in my first beer. I was going to say something really important.
About Denman's, about the beer.
No. No.
Oh, it was good.
Oh no, but I can't remember. So I'll say goodbye. No, it was so important.
You can always watch it back and see what you said.
Oh yeah. I remembered. So don't name yourself, but in the comments, let us know if you were fooled for the first few minutes. Right? Just say I'm a friend of a friend, and I was fooled. Right? Because I've been working on this for so long.
Oh.
To make it look real, like with a perfectly vertical line there.
I thought it was a bit dodgy actually. But
well,
no, I don't know if we fooled anybody.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe. And if you were fooled, fantastic, because it worked.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go and edit this.
Oh God, this.
Put it up on YouTube. and catch you later.
All right.
All right, see you again for the second time.
Again. Yes, Casey.
Going down the road with time on my side. Yes, I've been grounded.